I'm checking to see if they added set custom restart and go to custom restart. This is the most important thing. And I don't see it. And I'm just like, gosh darn it. Frick. Well, oh, and I was like, oh, I'll just do career college. It'll be my first 2-minute timer Tony Hawk 4 playthrough. But then I forgot I'm in free skate, so reading the goals. So sketch the professor's car. And I'm just like, how? Here we go, first ever 2-minute college. Dong. Clock tower, can I go through it? Oh, it's smaller. Look at that hole. So much smaller, but I do appreciate this grind right here is more than one segment, so you can jump and grind it multiple times without being penalized for balance, which is great. And also the spawn point for the teleporter puts you over the rail much more centered than it does before. Okay, you guys ready for this? Look at this. I try to grind the rail and I'm just like, what? I can't believe I'm just like, what? All this hullabaloo, all this bologna sandwich talk about that thing ruining the skater flow, and you just go right through it. Well, so I don't know if that's the decision I would have made, but if it wasn't a bad decision, but it just worried the heck out of us. If you're watching this and you don't know what we're talking about, that purple statue I rode through was not in Tony 4 on PS2. And so it was in the previous screenshots. I'm just like, why would you do this? Okay, this confused me. I like initiated the goal, and I'm like, well, where's the car? What do I do? I was so confused. The sound effect when you hit the dude. I thought I heard it, but it's just the crowd. I was like, maybe I completed it. Like, don't see it anywhere. All right. I was gonna try and do the kegs, but get up there. So this is interesting. You have to go over to the car and the professor to initiate it, and it must turn off the other cars when you do that, I think. And I could have sworn that if you lose your balance skitching, you don't bail. in 24. I thought you just let go. I'll have to verify that later. Not that it really matters or if it's too late to make a change, but maybe IKs on my hands stick to the bumper when the car changes elevation. Oh, this was the thing. I couldn't remove. We can't do zero stats runs in this version unless they make a change. Because yeah, I tried to borrow stats from lip to put it in something else, but it won't let you go lower than your default stats. But maybe that was just a Creative Skater thing. I don't remember. In 1 and 2, that is. See the van from THPS 1 and 2, Scooby-Doo van. And this is, yeah, I don't know. Something about, in Tony 4, when you sketch, you press down to release, and it keeps your combo alive for a second, so you can jump out, or manual, or grind, whatever. But in this, you hit down to let go, it ends your combo abruptly. And it's been a while since I really paid attention to that, but I'm pretty sure there was a little bit of grace period. There was like a window. It'll let you kind of do whatever. I'm trying to collect something up here. It won't let me spine transfer. I don't have enough air. I think there's something up there, right? Yeah. I don't think that roof was grindable in 4. So this goal is a 2-parter. You have to grind it and then wall plan it. I thought it was going to be one of those things where you do either or. No stats is rough. Can't get up there. Just the score stuff. Looking at the goals, like, what is this? Where are the packages? Thought the S was there. Is it not? I'm not collecting it. It's just higher. Rip default stats. I just saw the secret tape. Look at that high wire connecting that pier sign. I don't think that was there before. And I've noticed those around the game. Like that's not the only one. They added a couple high lines in some places. And I think with the pro trick objects, they were selective about like, okay, is this better or is this not? But I think for the most part, they left them all on. Bonk. That's my head shake. I remember that specifically, and I'm like, great. Now I think that's how it was in 4. And I'm just like, "Ah, I really wish they would have fixed that. That whole third and army area, you can't wall ride any of that stuff to get to the roof, and it makes it such a pain, especially with the low stats. And I think I tried to see if you can look through the telescopes here. Yeah, you can't. At least not in whatever this is, career. Looking for packages. IG nugget. I was laughing at the fanfare on the NPC reaching for that last package. I thought that was a really nice touch. Because, you know, they had to put in a custom animation just for that one guy reaching for that one package. And they probably have to turn it off once you already get that package. Or once you get it. Little things like that are nice to see. It's like testing the distances between the middle, the switchbacks, and the edge. But like we're on default stats, so it feels good now, but at max stats, I'm like, I might be overshooting this. And then I wanted to see if we can get the gap here. Manual the switchbacks, but this interrupted my manual. Remember that. Which is no bueno, but hopefully it's just a fluke. Did I start soon enough? Let's look. Yeah, this should give us the gap if we make it all the way down, which I'm pretty sure we do. That's so funny. And right there. That's when I should have got the gap, but I didn't. But oh yeah, skate litter placements. Look at this. Was this in 4? I don't think it was. I think 4 it spanned the entire level. So I think they were very mindful about their placements of things. Like if you're going to do all 10 goals, they place them in a way where you're able to. Like Alcatraz is a giant map. And so 2-minute format is kind of like a bit detrimental to goals in this. So, but I think everything is placed in a way where it's easy to do in like a line. You know, maybe a little bit of backtracking. Just reading the goals like, wait, what do I have to do? Drain the pool. Spine transfer. Let's go. So that's one of the goals. Spine transfer into the water tower. So we got that, and now I'm looking for the other one, which is nose grind the foghorn, but I accidentally did a special trick. So we gotta do spine transfer into the water tower again. This one confused me. Okay, 1 of 3 tourists photobombed that's a good goal format. I like that. It's kind of like ripping off the San Francisco dark slide behind the tourists kind of thing. But I didn't quite understand what was happening for the other one. And here, I'll let it play. Like, I'm trying to get the tourists, and I'm seeing these other ones. And that's what I mean by they're intersecting goal paths, you know? So it's kind of like carrot on a stick, leading you into other goals. Because it was confusing to me because I can't tell which of these bins I should be hitting and which are just like dressing. See what I mean? Like I hit that, I'm like, wait, what? I eventually figured out that it's all the green bins, not the metal ones, not the, you know. Also, that grind into sound, I think is actually playing the valve break sound from Downhill Jam. I don't know if that's intentional or not, or intended or not. I found the cell block key, and now I'm like, what? What do I do with it? I was thinking that the prisoner was underneath the grate. Remember the one that's trying to escape in the middle of this half pipe? This guy gave me a hard drive name with the name Kevin on it, and I'm like, I'm not Kevin. I have bad spine transfer. I don't know what the deal was with that. I think he was giving me a spine transfer when I didn't have an affair. Which is like a player mechanic bug. I don't think that's a level bug. There we go. So now I gotta find all these bins again. I don't remember where any of them are, and I have a minute. I already did the foghorn. I'm just like knocking over everything. I didn't know that I'm looking for green bins yet. I was like, oh yeah, maybe the secret tape's here, but it's the IG nugget. So I think we just did a full 2 minutes with no progress. Taking me back to playing this game for the first time. 1 of 5. Fourth one is up here. I just went past it. I don't know what I'm doing now. Oh, I think I'm looking for, well, the bins, but also secret tape. Oh wait, no, I got the one up there already. The last one is at the bottom of the switchbacks. So now I have the key. I think it's behind my face cam. Oh, I turned off voices. Yeah. I think I gotta turn them on here. Oh, no, I did accidental wall plant. So I gotta put on down A. The voices I thought was like your skater, the yas and woohoos. Tony Hawk's Pro Woohooer was trying to avoid, but it's actually NPC dialogue is in that fader. Now I'm looking for the secret tape. I'm convinced it's in there because I haven't seen it anywhere else in the level. I was like, oh, maybe it's up here, because now this is unlocked, you know? No, nothing. Ah. And then where those tourists are, I thought they were like next to the boat here. I don't see him. Oh, look, Ranger Bob. Ranger Ron? Trying to shuffle these pipes, see if it works. And then you could connect here, but I didn't have enough stats, so I couldn't reach it. The shuffles worked. So I know it's on the second floor now. How do I get to it? There it is. Man vs. dollar. Takes me back. I was gonna say, timestamp this and put a 1 in chat or in the comments if you remember the man vs. dollar streams. I kind of wish I didn't.